Just letting you guys know you can check out my No Bleeps podcast wherever you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we are once again talking about the Ace family. Specifically, we're talking about Landon Mcbroom, Austin McBroom's brother, and their mother. Now, this has taken a very dark turn for the Ace family. I honestly always heard the rumors that people didn't really love the Ace family and thought that they were shady and they did very scammy, slimy things. But to hear about these alleged schemes from the mother of Landon's child, like to hear her experience with this family, that makes it so much more upsetting and so much more sad. I mean, it's very different when you're hearing about things on Twitter or you're hearing it online, but for someone saying, hey, this was my experience with them, oh my gosh. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, Shyla Walker, who is Landon's ex-girlfriend, posted a video on her channel. It is the first time that she is speaking out, really, truly telling her story about what it was like being a part of this family. And in this long video that she made, she detailed that once they broke up, she felt that they tried to kidnap her baby. And she says that she saw text messages between Landon and Landon's mom, where his mom was trying to go through her business bank account and get money from her. And Landon had already asked her for a loan. She had given him money because she said that he did not have any money. He didn't want to work or anything like that. And she gave him a loan of money because she thought if her daughter was going to be good, it was going to be because he was good. So she felt okay giving him money, but he never returned this money. And the breakup got very, very messy. And she felt as though the family was going to try to paint her out to be this crazy person when she is like, I'm not crazy. Like, you tried to take my baby. Of course I'm going to be emotional about that. And you're going into my bank account? Like, that's crazy. Of course I'm going to be upset by all of this. And she detailed in this video one particular moment in time where she, after the breakup, met up with Landon and his mother, and they sat down to have a meeting to discuss finances. She thought that at this meeting she was going to be getting her money back that she loaned Landon, and his mother was like, you're not getting that money back. Like, don't you think he deserves to leave the relationship with something? I mean, this is allegedly what she said went down. And she also said that the mother was requesting that Shyla give back their shared YouTube channel to Landon so he could make money for himself. And she was like, I was never hiding that YouTube channel. Like, I'm not using it. He could totally use it. Obviously, we see now that Landon has created a YouTube channel of his very own that he's been posting on. So he doesn't really need to use the LNS channel. He's been clickbaiting just fine on his own channel. Now, I want to get into what Landon and his mother have said since Shyla has come out with her side of the story. And this is very eerie to me. Once she posted the video, Landon got on his Instagram story and he posted a photo. And this particular photo, at first I just was like, that's weird. The photo originally said, see you soon, which is so creepy to me. First off, when I read that, I thought, wait a minute, are you gonna go see Shyla? Like, is this a threat? Or is this see you soon, I'm gonna be filming a YouTube video? Well, this photo, at first I thought this is just what he's looking at right now when he is hearing about Shyla coming out with a video, and he just posted like a random picture and put see you soon, just as like a, I know her video came out, maybe I'm about to go record a video of my own. Well, come to find out, this photograph is of Landon sitting in the seat next to his mother and Shyla sitting with her mother at the table. That meeting that Shyla was talking about, where she sat down with Landon and his mother to discuss the business relations and the money and where everything was going to be going after the relationship ended, this meeting that she was seen crying after, this is the photo from that meeting. And somebody on Twitter kind of felt like this was maybe why he had the photo, and this was maybe why he posted the photo. Someone said Joe was hiding and recording the conversation, which they plan to release soon, and I'm sure they'll twist it in a way to make her seem bad. And if you guys did not watch my last video about this and don't know who Joe is, Shyla and Landon, when they lived together, they had a third person live with them besides their baby, and his name was Joe. And he was a friend of both Shyla and Landon's. He helped them make some content. He was filming with them, but he was also a very close friend, which is why he lived with them. And she said in her video that Joe was always primarily loyal to Landon, even though she helped him a ton set up his business and do all this stuff. She really cared about him like he was a little brother, but Joe is mostly loyal to Landon. And this person on Twitter is basically saying that I'm sure how he got this photo was because Joe was probably recording the conversation. So now to kind of go back to his message that says, "See you soon," I feel like a video is coming, something is coming where he is about to release what was maybe said at this meeting, and I'm sure it's going to be all the highly emotional portions where Shyla is maybe acting quote unquote crazy, because Shyla showed us many videos of feeling like they were going to make her seem crazy, having like a hunch, and also videos of Landon straight up calling her crazy to her face. So it wouldn't surprise me if they thought that they could try to manipulate people into thinking that she is crazy.
I'm fearful to go home. I believe they're trying to kidnap my daughter. Proof of them gaslighting, trying to tell the whole world I'm crazy and trying to convince other people. They've stolen. Landon and his mom have stolen, and I'm terrified they're gonna take my baby, and I'm not crazy.
You seriously need help.
You need help.
No, I'm
You're
not being
such
funny.
a liar. You're trying to manipulate me.
not.
On the
No,
messages.
help.
I literally have to record this because I don't believe you. I saw your mom
You need help,
going
bro.
through my
I think
bank
that would just be like
information.
the saddest thing ever, honestly. Like, you guys have a child together, and for him to record this conversation, I don't even think that's legal. You're not allowed to record people in the state of California, and that's where they are. So that would just be super messed up. I mean, maybe she agreed to have it recorded because she felt like she needed that, but it's not like they would have ever given her that footage. I doubt that. So this whole thing is just so crazy. And apparently after Shyla made her video on her channel, the mom took to her Instagram story to say, "Note to self, stop playing the victim. Take accountability for your actions in the situation. Learn from it, apply it, and grow. Be victorious." I'm confused. Because if she's talking to Shyla, I don't like this. Because I felt like in the video that Shyla made, she did take responsibility for a lot of things. She said that when Landon was sick, she did feel resentment and she was angry and she should have left the relationship, but she didn't. She stayed to take care of him, and then obviously resentment grew from that, and she realized that she should have left earlier, but she wanted to make it work and she wanted to be a family and wanted to stay together. But obviously, you know, his mom is out here shading her, maybe, possibly, through this Instagram story. And I mean, if they do have a plan to come out and make her look crazy, hearing things like going through the bank accounts and trying to take the baby, like, this is nothing that doesn't warrant like an outrage. I mean, seriously, if someone tried to take my child, I don't even have a child, I would freak out, totally freak out. So hopefully this is just like her doing a note to self, and she's really talking about herself. Now, the other thing is that it's very clear that Austin and Catherine pretty unfazed by this whole thing, despite the fact that Shyla did bring them up in the video. I mean, Shyla was basically saying in this that when she knew the relationship between her and Landon was over was when Landon was like, "Hey, I want you and me to be like, you know, my brother. I want to be just like Austin and Catherine." And she just knew right then and there, like, it's not going to work out between us, because if you want to be like your brother, it's not going to work out. Which then, to a lot of people watching, made it seem like, then all the rumors must kind of be true about Austin or something, because why else would she say that once he said, "I want to be like my brother," she realized the relationship is over between them? And then she also mentioned that she doesn't want a nanny, she doesn't want to have kids and have somebody else watch them because she's not Austin and Catherine, and he didn't want to be that extra help for her and the baby. And the response to all of this from Austin is, looking for an up-and-coming stylist, please slide in the DMs. Because this man is way too cool to be involved in any drama. I mean, I think the thing with the Ace family is avoid everything until you really have to. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with Austin and Catherine anyways, legal wise, so I don't blame them for not wanting to step in this one. This is like a crazy situation. I honestly just feel so sad for Shyla and, you know, their child, and it's a messy family situation. I definitely want to know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.